Hey there, I'm Trevor Houston, the creator of the Who You Know Summit, and I'd like to welcome you to the Who You Know Job Networking Show.
On our program, we'd like to show you a job search like you've never seen.
Everything from getting noticed by employers, how to properly format your resume, and how to network effectively using LinkedIn to drive recruiters to your profile.
We even take suggestions from our amazing community.
So if you want to learn all things job search, go ahead and subscribe now.
Focus. It's all about the job search. So if you want to learn how to land that next success, you heard them. All you got to do is subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss out on a thing.
Welcome back to the Who You Know Job Networking Show, where what you know is important, but
Whoop, whoop. Who you know?
who you know
Can make all the difference in your job search.
in your job search,
That's right.
in your job search, in your job search.
That's
hey,
right.
we got a very special guest here. Let me formally introduce her. I'm going to read her bio. So we've got Alexia Ferrari. She's a talent development and communications professional. She's spent the past 10 plus years specializing in corporate strategic communication, human capital, and program management. Her passion for developing corporate talent led her to create leadership development programming for the Department of the Navy, and she's best known for helping employees and clients develop professional brands to become an invaluable asset to their respective organizations. Everybody welcome Alexia!
That's pretty impressive. Program development for the Navy. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some incredible humans for sure.
Well, okay, so before we dive in and get into the nitty gritty, okay, we're going to play another round of Would You Rather? Okay, and this is for the audience too. I want you to tell me, would you rather, okay, would you rather have skin that changes colors based on your emotions or tattoos appear all over your body depicting what you did yesterday?
I'm gonna have to go with color to show my emotion. A big part of what I teach is energetic currency and staying in a positive energetic state. So I'd like to think that the colors would be good.
Yes. All right. So we're
Maybe
gonna go.
nice and sparkly if I had it my way.
We're gonna go with color. What do you?
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay.
What about you?
You know, I think I
Tattoos
want
or
the
color?
tattoos. I think I want the tattoos because there's a lot of days, and maybe it's just having these three young boys. But there's, I'm like, what did I do yesterday? So,
Oh, man. I'm there too.
you got a tattoo.
Okay. Where did I leave my
I'm a new
keys?
mom. I have an 18-month-old, but I get it. I can't remember what I did, 10 minutes ago.
I think I'm gonna go with the colors as well, but I'm also gonna have a tattoo that has a disclaimer that says the views and opinions of this color does not depict the views and opinion, whatever. You know the disclaimer. You know the disclaimer because it may be read a lot. I don't know. We'll see. Mark knows.
That might not be good. The color might not be good.
No. Okay, audience, tell us colors or tattoos in the comments. Anyways, all right. So now let's get serious. We're gonna get serious.
All right.
Okay. Let's talk about branding because you're a branding expert. How do you brand your resume to land the job of your dreams? What makes the difference to these hiring managers?
It's so funny. Your resume is the place where you're supposed to be authentically you, most comfortable, expressive, and sharing all of your talents and gifts. But it's the one place where we get scared to show up as who we are. We get scared, and so we keep it safe. We keep it generic. And as a program manager, in my own experience, going through resumes and trying to select a candidate, that's what I see. And people just need to go in deep, get comfortable with who they are, and really take a moment to put their best self forward. Get strategic about how they can serve their organization or the industry that they want to be a part of, and package it in a way that makes sense for where they're going. or who they're applying for, right? So, the biggest thing I see when I look at a resume, I want to see what that objective statement looks like. And I think the objective statement is a little bit outdated, right? And so with my clients, I like to think about creating a value proposition statement. So if people can think about who you are, what are your talents and gifts, what's the expertise, right? But more importantly, how do you serve?
Yes.
Why is what you're doing making an impact for that organization, for that industry, for that community, right?
Yes.
If you can capture that in that value proposition statement, front and center, okay, that's like the first thing the project manager sees when they're going to hire you, or the hiring manager sees when they're looking over that resume, you're not going to get passed up. Your resume is getting pulled.
I broke the mic.
Look, I got to tell you something. I'm just going to throw this out there. I've never thrown a mic for resume tips, right? Like, what a boring topic. Right. I'm sorry. I just got to say, like, what a boring topic.
Yeah,
because she's like, you got to do this with your resume.
Most of the time,
I'm so passionate about
most of the time when you get a resume, you're just like, okay, you're just reading through it, and it's like, blah, blah, blah. Here it is. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I've never really thought about that, and it would be I think it's very hard to do. It would take a gift, and clearly you have that gift, on how to be authentic in you on your resume versus just boring and generic or bland, right?
Yeah. Well, 100%, right? I mean, a lot of people just put their title, their name, and then they start going to all these things that they've done. They typically list all of these tasks that they do, responsibilities. Yeah. And so the second thing I would say is that instead of thinking about the tasks that you do every day, I want you to think results driven. So how does that task correlate to the big picture, the big flick? How does what you do every single day, or what you've done throughout your career, how does it showcase your experience? So if we can take a simple thing like, I don't know, you worked on budgets, right? You worked on budgets. I want to know, well, how big was the budget? How many people did the budget impact? How many vendors did you have to work with, right? So like actually putting some measurable results behind what you do. Mm-hmm. And when you do that, it gets interesting. We can start to see the value add. And then what happens is the manager's gonna perk up, and then they're gonna want to read more. And those result-driven statements can actually be put into a qual sum, right, or a profile summary, and that's very typical for people to do. But again, they keep it super vanilla, and they'll put things like I'm hardworking, I'm diligent, I have a good attention to detail skills, and then they might just put some high blanket statement about the type of expertise that they have, instead of focusing on the results that they've gotten in previous jobs and what they've done.
What now? If the resume is certainly a necessity.
Yes.
But on the branding side, outside of the resume, what else can job seekers do?
Well, yeah,
to help their brand?
she's got something called 5 branding ingredients.
Yep.
That was a great segue. 5 branding ingredients. Are y'all ready? In the audience, you ready for these 5?
Get your aprons on.
Y'all better be taking notes, okay?
Okay, so throughout my own career, I felt like I really needed to give my clients an experience. They needed to know how I could help them, and they needed to know I was doing a good job. I was providing value to them. And the best way that I was able to do that was by branding myself. I came up with specific things that I could be known for, and people could count on me for those specific things. And over time, what I realized is this is like the entrepreneur mindset in a workplace model. The best brands in the world are strategic about how they serve, right? And how they're helping their clients. We as professionals have to be the same way. We have to figure out how what we're doing is making impact. So I came up with these 5 brand ingredients that I think that if you put them together, you can curate the career of your dreams. One of the things that I am very, very passionate about is helping professionals not only just land a job, but land the job that makes them feel fulfilled and connected in here, right, in the heart center. I believe that when you're doing work that you love, with people that you love, and for a cause you love, that is where you're able to transform the world.
Yeah, you're not really
That's-
working. I mean,
Right.
yeah, if you love what you do, you never really work a day in your life. So
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
And there's going to be hard days.
Yeah.
But if you're connected to that space, that's really where you're able to make impact. And so when you think of branding in the traditional sense, you think of logo, you think of colors and fonts. And sure, that could be part of it. Maybe on your LinkedIn profile page, you have it branded a certain way, a certain aesthetic. But what I'm talking about is a little bit different. So the first brand ingredient that I like to share with people is X Factor. That's really driving in deep to the authenticity and who you are, how you serve, what makes you different from your peers, and what are the qualities there. And then the second, and first, I just want to say, if you can take a moment to do that exercise for yourself, ask yourself, if you're listening and you're on this live right now, I want you to take a piece of paper and I want you to write down what you think your X factor is, okay?
X factor.
Yes, your X factor.
Yes.
And because what you're known for, guys, and believe me, everybody's known for something. Even if you think you're not known, you are. Maybe you're not known for the thing you want to be known for, but and that's okay, because I call that brand disconnect. And if there's a bit of a disconnect, the cool thing is that you're steering the ship, so you can take control and you can curate that career based upon some really good branding techniques.
I like that.
Before you go on, I want to just restate something that you said, and I think it's very important for the audience to hear this. Is what you said was having an entrepreneurial mindset, right, in a workplace model.
Yeah,
Right.
100%.
Right. That's a great statement, right?
Yeah,
there.
we align with that statement for sure, because the job search is sales and marketing. You've got to have that mindset. You've got to brand yourself. I like the X factor because I like Des Bryant. I like he had that X factor, right? And then he broke his foot, and then But anyway, so X factor.
First ingredient. Yeah.
X factor. Yeah. The second thing is energetic currency, and I mentioned that at the beginning when we started talking. How you make people feel in your presence.
Yeah.
So if you can think of yourself as a brand, what do you want people to feel when they're around you? Okay. So what energy do you show up to in the workplace?
I like that. Okay, I like that. Okay, so you're a ball of energy. Okay,
Yep.
and every
Just kinda
day
buzzing around.
you're a ball of energy, right? Inside we have our soul, right? And it is speaking energy. It's life, right? You're either speaking life or you're speaking death, one or the other. But what I'm saying is, what's that currency? I like that, right? When people connect with you and they talk with you and they speak with you, like, are you withdrawing? Is there a withdrawal or a deposit being made?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. And what I'm always telling my clients is when you show up in a certain energetic state, you have that ability to either lift people or, drain them essentially. And how you show up can create a ripple effect that can just spread throughout the entire organization. So you talk to one person in the morning and you say something positive to them, or it's a good conversation. What do you think they're going to go do? They're then going to talk to somebody else because they're feeling good and have another good conversation. Boom, 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 boom. Right? So I offer those that are listening to think about, what is your brand energy? How do you want to show up every day? How do you want people to feel in your presence?
Love it.
The third here, because I don't want to take up too much time here, but the third is your influence. Okay, with influence, that is where you're going to be able to create change, positive change in your organization. And anybody who's listening who doesn't have a job, please know this applies to you, and you can use these principles of branding in your home. You can use them with your friends. If you start now, they'll make a difference later when you do land that job, and you will land that job.
Yes.
All about preparation meeting opportunity. And so how you show up in your action is really going to dictate that influence, being consistent with how you serve each and every day, and just being a teacher and taking aligned action, really. And then the fourth one is adaptability. So I like to think about this one being
just the
sharpening
word.
blade.
Just the word.
Keep going.
Yes.
I'm sorry. We just had to throw some mics out there. Go on.
Okay.
Go on now. We're just agreeing. That's our agreement.
Okay,
Agreeing
good. I love it. I know I'm kind of talking fast here.
No,
but
it's
the
good.
point
It's good.
is adaptability, and this is about sharpening the blade. Okay, so as a brand, we always have to evolve. The best brands in the world, they're evolving, they're changing. We think about brands like Blockbuster. Oh my gosh, they're no longer here anymore, right? Because they didn't evolve, they didn't adapt. You are the same way as a brand. You have to be thinking about who your target audience is. And yes, if you are an employee at an organization, you have a target audience. You have a customer. Even if they're internal, they're still a customer. So we have to think about how we can bring them the best service and what we can do to be exceptional. So that might be training. That might be tweaking our communication style. That might be changing the delivery method of some kind. So the adaptability definitely matters. And then my last and most favorite one is number 5, purpose. So when you connect what you do every single day to the greater good, that's when you've hit it right on the money. That's when what you do makes sense. That's where you're able to create impact. When you get out of bed in the morning, you just have to connect to why all the silly things that we have to do, the emails, right? The tasks that we might not like doing. I want you to think about how that's connected to the greater good and is helping another person with by that one little thing that you're doing. Just take a moment to reflect on that. And when you come back to that, everything makes sense.
Yes. All right. I love this. And I'm going to frame it up, okay? Because, look, doing this show and the things and the activities and the training and all this, guys, I want y'all to know, the audience, this is like a side hustle for us, Mark and I. Like, this is not our business. This is not
our give back.
This is volunteer work that we do. And I do so much of it. Mark does so much of it. Our whole team, we do a lot of it. And it's all just give. Like 100% just give. And it's a lot of work. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that goes into all of this stuff you're seeing. But I connect with the purpose. She said it. It's the purpose. Why? Why do I do all that? It's not because I really just want your likes. I want you to like it, and I just want to get those vanity metrics. I want to see the likes from you guys. No, it has nothing. For me, it's about giving you hope. I want to lift you up because I know there's some people out there right now that are hurting, some people that are in a dark place, some people that are at their wits' end, some people that are literally on that edge, on that cliff, and we have lost people. That's my why. I don't want to lose another one. And that's why we put in that extra, right? So what she's saying is connecting with that, and that's why you get to see that ball of energy come out of me every day, as I want to give you some of that currency, which she's talking about. So I just love it, love it, love it. I'm throwing that one out there. I knew this was going to happen.
I have in my mind, it's like you have.
You ready?
It's like superheroes. Boom! Oh, we got the platinum and the gold.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna have a vote.
Huh?
I thought we were gonna have a vote. Oh, the vote is out.
The vote is out.
Yeah, the vote is out.
We're not voting.
We already got the vote in. So, but it's kind of like, we're all superheroes in our own ways, right?
Yes.
And you can use your powers for good, or you can use your powers for evil. You can give, or you can take.
Yes.
And that ball of energy concept. Like if you're inspiring or you're uplifting other people, there's other people who just suck the energy out of people. And so
I've worked in places where there's a cancer, right?
Yes.
Negativity,
yes.
hate, fear, all of that. Look, the enemy came here to lie, kill, and destroy. He's going to use negativity and fear and separation and isolation. COVID for the enemy, that was a play. Boy, I tell you what, the enemy loved that one because he got to get you all alone, and you don't get to talk to people and hang out and get with real people, right? Like that's what the enemy wants to do. And but I've worked some places that have that cancerous, just you go in and it's just like you know what I mean?
Yeah. So guys, we love doing this. It is for you. we hope we uplift you, right?
Yeah.
We hope that we inspire you. We hope that you inspire each other through your testimonies, through your interaction, through the network. Like this is a community. This is your community.
Yes, it's just for you. All right, here's what we're going to do. We had mic drop moments. We've had golden mic drop moments. We've had platinum mic drop moments. We're breaking studios. We don't care. That's what we do around here. I don't care. I'll throw something. Let me throw something in this clip. No?
Here, you.
Let me just, sorry, I get crazy in here. But look, we're having a good time. And I want to know, we're giving all our energy. Alexia, she's over here, Ferrari. She's a Ferrari. She's a supercar. She's giving the energy. She's giving you that emotional currency, right? How are you feeling? We asked you in the beginning on a scale from 1 to 10, right? And literally, I don't want you to just give me 10 just because. Like, I want to know, were we able to make an impact in your day? That's what it means for us. That's the only reason I'm doing this. So, were we able to make an impact in your day? Okay, so tell me on a scale from 1 to 10 where you were, and then tell me where you are. Okay, where you were, and now where you are. Now, we've had a lot of mic drops, so we're also going to go, while you're doing that, while you're putting the numbers in, Jason says 10x, I love that. While we're doing that, we're going to ask a question of the audience, because we got some giveaways, right, Alexia? We got some giveaways?
Yeah,
we got some.
Absolutely, yeah. I'd love to give away a brand makeover.
Woo.
Let's help you land that job, okay?
Whoop. Yes. Whoop, whoop. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Did we say what we didn't? It was before we started. We said your middle name. We didn't ever say that on the show, did we?
No, we didn't say that on the show.
My middle name is Mercedes, so it's Mercedes
we didn't say that. We didn't say that, so they didn't know. What's a quick question?
Quick question. Okay.
That we talked about.
All right. So the phrase that we talked about, and she said it, I said it. What was that phrase that was reiterated about your mindset and the workplace? So
yeah, the mindset in the workplace. There's a specific word that we're looking for. Tell us that. And let me give some shout outs while we're waiting. We got Polly. Did I say Pally? Polly Malloy. We got Greg Studer. We got Meg Rose, the hype lady. We got Greg Bailey in the house. We got Mary Doyle. You like that? She was a 7, now she's a 9. That's what I'm talking about.
Stacy's a 6 to 8.
Woo!
Stacy's 6 to 8. Kim Morin, 7, now 10.
Yes.
Awesome, Kim. Polly, William, McLaughlin. Hey, 6. You're a 6 right now. William, we need to get you up there. I know, buddy. You have been with us from the get-go. Mike Materian, joyfully a 2 to 5. Hey, that's better. Mike, we know you're going through some stuff. Polly Malloy is a 9.5. Kathy Mateer is a 20. Woo! Chandra Thomas, 10. Michelle Matson, 9.55555. Awesome.
What do I got to do to get that 9.55555 to a 10? Hold up. What do you want to see me do here on this stage? Look, I got to ask the audience, what do you need for a 10? I got a 9.55. I need to know. Hold up. We got some winners coming in. Winner, chicken dinner.
Yep, we do got some memory.
Okay, and I want to throw out a disclaimer, because I've had a few people, right? We get so many comments, guys, and what you see on your mobile device versus what we see on our PC and all that other stuff, there can be some variance in who the first one was, the technical first answer that comes through. So if you were the first one and we didn't see that, right? Like, just a disclaimer, okay? I just want to throw that out there. We did have a winner. Vivian Williams. Vivian Williams is the winner. Vivian. So you're going to get a brand makeover, right? You're going to help Vivian get to that next level. Vivian, tell us what you're searching for. I want to hear from you in the chat.
Polly's working that resume, Vivian. We're gonna clean it up. We're gonna redo the whole thing.
Polly said, Trevor, the voice? I was singing earlier.
Guys, I have a special announcement too that I want to make here at the end of the show. And it's to the guy who invented zero. And my only comment to you is thanks for nothing.
All right, well, that's the show, y'all. All right, let's shut this down. Let's get out of here, because wow, man, come on with the dad jokes, bro. Okay, Look, if y'all want to connect with Mark on the dad
Now
jokes,
you're a 10.
Y'all-
Now you're a 10. Come on.
You're
No,
not
you're 10 now?
No, that went to 9.4, bro. You brought the energy down, bro. Like, I don't know about this, man. I'm just saying, I love you, man, but come on. Oh, Meg Rose says love the dad jokes. Okay, you do it just for Meg Rose. That's why. All right. Okay, we've done a lot. We've said a lot. We've dropped mics. We've given away stuff. It's like Oprah up in here. Guys, one last thing before you go, right? Each one, reach one, okay? You never know how far this show can go. You never know who it can reach, who it can impact.
Help
Hit
other people
that
every day.
share button. Hit it. Hit the
Get
share
it
button.
out
Share,
to your
share. I want everybody. And I also want you, take a screenshot. Look, you got Alexia up here. She's dropping the mics. She's bringing the heat. I want you to take a screenshot, okay? And then I want you to send it to her, post it on social media.
Tag her.
Tag her in it. Tell her how much this show meant and what, her words and all this stuff, and like blow her up. I want her notifications going crazy. I want just ding, ding, ding. She's like, oh my gosh. Like, these Who You Know guys are no joke. Like, I want y'all to like blow her up, okay? So take that screenshot, post it on social media, and blow her up. Alexia, thank you so much for being here with us. We appreciate you.
Guys, that's the show.
It's all about who you know. Bye.
Bye.
Trevor Houston here, and I want to thank you for tuning in to the Who You Know Job Networking Show. We hope you've been inspired, encouraged, educated, and entertained all at the same time. For information on our different events, workshops, partners, or partnership opportunities available, check out whoyouknow.show for more details. And be on the lookout for our new mobile app coming soon. You never know how this show could help someone you know? And if we've made an impact or put a smile on your face today, don't forget to hit that share button on your way out. Until next week, it's all about who you know. Bye.